If you are in Nigeria and you are trying to advertise your business on Google, one of the major challenges you will face is payment for ads. Right in this video, I will walk you through the process of setting up your account and paying for your ad without any problem. So right now I've logged into my agency account and I want to go ahead and create a new Google Ads account right from the agency account. Now, you are not going to be using this same method if you want to create an account, except you are creating the agency account that you want to use for your business. So if you want to create an account and you don't have an agency account, you need to go straight and use your email address to create an account. So for me, I'm going to be creating the account straight from my agency account. So I will go straight to the account section right here. I will click on the blue plus button. I will click on create a new account. So the first thing is for me to verify that I'm actually the one creating the account. So now I've done the verification, I proceed to the next step. Right, I have to set up a campaign for me to be able to create the account. So if I go ahead and set up a campaign, I can pause the campaign after creating it as long as I'm able to create the account. So let's go ahead and click right here and see if we can go to the next step. Okay, this website is not valid. Let me use one of my websites right here, erudites.ng. So let's just call this Erudites Academy new. Let's go to the next step right here. So the admin, if I want to create this account for someone, I will just go ahead and use their email address right here. So I will be able to create the account on their behalf. So let's go ahead and leave this open. Then I'll click on next. So right on the next step, I'll continue with the information. So you can see the information right here is to link some account. So at this stage, if I want to link my YouTube channel to this account, I can do that. And if I want to link my Google My Business account or the Google Merchant Center account, I can do that. But I can also do all of this subsequently. So I will leave all of this at the moment and I will go to the next step. So the next step is, let's just click on skip. Now I'm at the campaign creation stage, and the first thing right here is to choose objective for the campaign. So I can go ahead and skip this as well. Let's skip it and go to the next step. So what is the next step right here? You see the campaign type, we have video, we have other campaign. So you can go ahead and choose anyone. This is just for creating the account. So I'll go to the next step, right? Skip it. Yes, let's skip it. Leave campaign creation. Then what is the account name? This is Erudites Academy new. So what is the billing country? Now, the reason why I'm creating this account is exactly what you're seeing right here. I want to show you where you're going to make mistake if you're trying to create your Google Ads account right in Nigeria. If you get it right here, you will be able to pay for your ad without any problem. However, if you get it wrong, you will not be able to pay for your advert except you use a consolidated agency to make payment on your behalf. And I'm going to recommend a consolidated agency for you at the end of this video. So let's go ahead and look at what you have to do right in this particular section. The first thing right here is the name. I've entered a name for this particular account, and the next thing is for me to choose a country for the account. But by default, you can see United States is selected. However, I'm present in Nigeria and I want to use Nigeria. Now, this is where a lot of people make mistake. So if you choose Nigeria, then you might want to choose the currency we use in Nigeria, which is Nigerian Naira. And when you choose Nigerian Naira, that is where you're going to have problem paying for your advertisement in Nigeria. So you can go ahead and choose the country as Nigeria. We have it right here. Now, the next thing is the currency. So when you choose Nigerian as your country, by default, you might be thinking of choosing Naira as your currency. But immediately you choose Naira as your currency, you will not be able to pay for your advertisement by yourself. And the best way for you to use that account is to use a consolidated agency for them to pay on your behalf. And in order for you to use a consolidated agency, you will need to incur some charges. And I'm going to be talking about that before the end of this video. So now, instead of you using a Nigerian Naira, which is right here, Nigerian Naira, which is right here, instead of you using it, you want to use USD. So USD, that is what you're going to be selecting for your account. So we leave it as USD. But because I want to demonstrate something to you right in this video, I will go ahead and choose Nigerian Naira. So Nigerian Naira, Then I will click on next. So what will happen is immediately I click on next, I will not be able to proceed with the account creation. And that is because the currency combination is not compatible for me to make payment directly here in Nigeria. And in order for me to be able to pay for ads in that account, I have to use an agency that is allowed to pay on my behalf. So right, I click on continue and you will see what will happen next. So you can see now, this is the error you will find when you choose Nigeria and Naira as your billing currency. The selected country and currency are incompatible. So that is just it. So instead of you choosing Nigeria Naira as your billing currency, you want to go ahead and choose USD, even if your country is Nigeria. Now, there's another thing I want you to know. When you choose Nigeria as your billing country and the currency as USD, you need to be careful when you are trying to pay for your advertisement, because now you will be using your either credit or debit card to pay for your advertisement. So when it's time for you to use either your credit or debit card, you must use the address of the card as your billing address. Basically, let's say you create a new account and the country is Nigeria. Now you want to pay for your advertisement. And let's say you want to use a virtual card, maybe from Shipper Cards or wherever you want to use it to pay for your advertisement. Now, by the time you look at your card, which is the Cheaper Cards card, you are likely going to get a USA address for that card. So if you get a USA address for that card, despite the fact that your account is for Nigeria, you must use the billing address of that card as your billing address. So that is exactly what I want you to know if you are trying to use a virtual card to pay for your ads here in Nigeria. Now, let's go to the next thing I want to show you right here, in case you want to do some research before you create your Google Ads account. So right on this page you are seeing right here, this is a Google website, and the address is payment.google.com/u/o/payment info finder. So right when you get to this page, you will be able to find out the kind of payment method that is available for you wherever you are in the world. So we have some product available right here. We have Google Ads, we have Google Cloud, and we have Google Workspace. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Google Ads. So when I click on Google Ads, I will allow the page to load. Now I need to go ahead and select my country. So the billing country is Nigeria. So let's look at Nigeria right here. This is Nigeria. Now the next thing is I will go ahead and select the currency. So let's select Nigerian Naira right here. Nigerian Naira. I'll see what will happen. So when I selected Nigerian Naira as my currency, the only payment method available for me is monthly invoicing. And that is the reason why this error is coming up right here. Since I have selected Nigerian Naira, I will no longer be able to pay for my advert by myself. In order for me to be able to pay for advert, I have to use a consolidated agency, and those are the people allowed to pay on behalf of businesses that are running advert in Naira here in Nigeria. So that is what we are saying. So if I go ahead and choose USD right here, this is US dollar, then you will see I have the option to pay either with credit or debit card. So that is exactly what you want to do. So when you create your account in Nigeria and you know you want to be paying for your advert by yourself, either you want to be using your MasterCard, your Visa card, or whatever card you have right in Nigeria, then you can go ahead and use the USD and you'll be able to add your card to pay for your advert here in Nigeria. However, if you know you want to be using the agencies for them to pay on your behalf, then you can go ahead and use the Naira account. That is through the consolidated agency. So that is what I want to show you. And now before I round off this video, let me show you the consolidated agency I recommend for anyone who wants to pay for advert here in Nigeria. I know there are some other agencies that offer this service. However, I have been working with AdPay for the past 3 years, and I can tell you for a fact they are one of the best consolidated agency in Nigeria. On their platform, you will be able to do everything by yourself. You don't have to worry. You can fund your account at any time and you will see everything right in your dashboard. So if you want to register an account with AdPay, just go ahead and click on the link. adpay.ng, and you'll be able to create your account, and you can fund your account and start running your advert even right after this video. And another thing I want to tell you about adpay is this: if you have any issue with the platform, you can easily reach out to me, and I will be able to communicate with the team directly and help you resolve your issue as soon as possible. So that is another benefit you're getting for watching this video and for me recommending adpay to you. So if you want to start paying for your ads in Naira, then adpay is definitely the platform you should consider using for that service. Now, there's one thing I will mention before I round up this video. If you are trying to advertise in foreign countries like the UK, Australia, Canada, US, and so on, I would not recommend for you to use a Naira account. Based on my experience, I have tried to use a Naira account a couple times to advertise in foreign countries like the US, UK, and I realized that after some time, the account stopped working. So it's not one account. I've tried it with a couple of accounts, and that is exactly what I've experienced a couple of times. So if you are trying to advertise your business outside of Nigeria, maybe in the US, in the UK, Australia, Canada, Germany, and so on, I will encourage you to stick with a USD account, and that way you will definitely be using your card to pay for your advertisement. So if your card cannot accommodate for the amount of money you want to spend for your advertisement, then you can go ahead and use a virtual card for your payment. So that is what I have for you in this video, and I believe with this you will be able to pay for your adverts here in Nigeria. But if you have any question, feel free to drop the question in the comment section of this video, and I will do everything possible to address the question. Once again, thanks for watching, and bye for now.